Hello.
Welcome to 101.1 The F.A.M.
What? Fashion, art, music.
Home of the Sherly Underwood radio show.
Y'all know me, I'm Jewel Princess Johnson, the dopest host on the East Coast.
And she do the most. And I'm Zaddy D, Lady CEO on the radio.
And this is Talk of the Streets.
Baby, street talk, what we call it.
Yes, listen, I've been missing y'all so much. It's been so much going on.
Absolutely.
Zaddy, how was your weekend?
Oh man, it was absolutely wonderful. Just wonderful. What did I do though?
Right. That's how you so busy you can't remember what you done did this weekend.
I don't relax though, so it
That's
was
not true.
You know, did I?
We had a photo shoot.
We had a
see
what I'm saying? But that happened earlier during the day. On Saturday. Sunday I relaxed.
Okay.
And Friday I was waiting for Saturday, so it was kind of relaxing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
What you do? How was your weekend?
I've been boring for like the past few. I've been a little boring for the past few. So I've been in the house. I've been potty training the baby, y'all. So for sure, that has been a task. Saturday, I too was at the Unitary Productions photo shoot. We had some dope pictures come out. I can't wait for you guys to see those. Sunday, I went to the house of the Lord. Hallelujah. Okay. And then and Monday, I was actually here at 101.1 The F.A.M. co-hosting with the dinner plate. Y'all know I love working with the dinner plate.
B-Sounds.
Yeah, B-Sounds, DJ Jamaican Lion, and Mel, shout out to them. I think Mel's coming back, so congratulations on her speedy recovery.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, and thank you for allowing me to share your space until you return, Mel. Shout out to you. And today is Talking the Streets Tuesday, baby, where we bring you street talk straight, no chaser.
Oh, man, and it's season 4.
We've
been gone for a while.
It has not been that long. We've been gone for a while.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while. I mean, last season we did
now back
come on.
Jump ball. Hey, y'all know that.
Yeah.
Alright, we gonna be back though.
But listen, because last season we were in the street.
We were.
So that was pretty dope. You can find a couple of that episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
And also on Facebook, Talking the Street Entertainment.
Definitely there too.
This season we're back and we're doing the same thing.
Alright. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Sue.
We are featuring our artists, our owners, and community leaders. Here in RVA, the DMV, everywhere you want to come to us. But we featuring them when we showing them all.
Right, and tonight, we have special guests. So we got Trey from 3Way in the house. We have Tiara and 3Way. We got Tiara Mustafa. But before we get into all those guests, we're gonna bring on we're gonna bring in our DJ Elon, and he's gonna give us some good old fashioned music mix, okay? And we'll be right back.
Bye.
Yes, okay. Hey, welcome. And we are back. Welcome back to Talk of the Streets. And we on 101.1 The F.A.M.
Fashion, art, music.
Home of the show, Underwood radio show. And this is Talk of the Streets.
That's right.
Hey, y'all. So, look. Y'all know during this part of the show, we talk about, about celebrity news. And we do a little bit of street talk. So, today, it was so much stuff going on. It was kind of like whenever I went to go pick up one thing, I found something else, right? So, I just want to give y'all a little bit about what's going on in the world. So, Centoya Brown. Do you guys remember what happened with Centoya Brown? Anybody know what's happened with that? Anybody know what's going on with that?
Talk to me.
Yes.
Centoya Brown. So she was in a situation where she was sex trafficked, where she was picked up when she was a teenager, and then she was sold for sex, and she killed the guy, and took the money and ran. And so they paid her as a robber, a murderer, and a thief. And they granted her life in prison without the opportunity of parole. Well, recently she was granted clemency, and if anybody doesn't know what clemency is, clemency under the criminal justice system is an act by an executive member of the government of extending mercy to a convicted individual. So in the United States, clemency is granted by a governor for state crimes and then the president for federal crimes.
Okay.
And this can take place like one of three forms. So it can be reprieve, move some time off the sentence, or given probation. Okay, here's where the story gets interesting, because y'all know I don't break y'all half stories. So we want to hand clap for Centoya for getting great clemency. However, the government can't never just do something.
What they did?
Okay, so not only did they allow her to get out, but she has to be on probation for like the next 15 years. And this is being quoted from the next 10 years. And this is being quoted from CNN. So if we are like exonerating her of her crimes, why are we still making her be on probation and make her still be held to some type of form of justice system? And y'all know that she is of color. And when I say of color, that does not necessarily mean she's black. It means that she's non-white.
That's right.
That's the rest of us. And so shout out to Centoya Brown. We take our hats off to you. We wish you the very best. But just remember, this is another situation where our justice system has in the same time helped and failed us.
That's right.
So yes, you helped her by releasing her and giving her a fresh start, but you failed her because she still has this crime and she is still being forced to pay for this crime. When, based on the laws now, the statute of laws now, had she been charged with this crime today, she would have never been sentenced this way. They would have considered it a sex trafficking charge.
Okay.
Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so I feel a little way. I feel a way.
As you should.
Because, I mean, like I just said, that's just another way to keep her under their ass and to soak her pockets.
Yeah.
They want all the money, because as long as you're on probation, as long as you're under some type of
no weed or nothing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, as long as you're under some type of
bondage.
That's right. It's like she's reminded of this every day.
Every single
day. So it's like you freed me, but you didn't free me.
You didn't. I'm a symbol of freedom, but I can't be free. All right, so we wish you the best and good luck to you. And I hope there's a way I hope that there's some type of lawyer or some type of civil rights, well, not civil rights, but some type of committee that can jump to her defense to get that removed too. Because the way we stood up to get her out of jail, we need to stand up to get her off this promotion and this bullshit that they're adding on to that as well. So yeah,
10 years,
right? And 10 years. And heavier news. Let's move on.
All right, move on.
So R. Kelly. Let's check. For this, we can actually drop the music because.
Thank you for
Did y'all watch Did anybody watch the documentary?
No, he's disgusting.
So it was very interesting. I actually did not watch. So I did not watch for various reasons. For one, I already knew R. Kelly had been on some BS, and so I did not need confirmation of what we've already believed.
Right.
So I cannot give you anything about the documentary because I did not watch it. So I would not give you a verbalized opinion of what this documentary is. However, what I will give you is my opinion about R. Kelly. Stop playing this music. Everywhere. There is no way that you can separate the man from the music. And it seems like to me, our world, thank you, DJ, I'm sorry, I'm ready to bring you back. I apologize. There's no way our world can separate, there's no way in good faith that we can separate the man from the music. Because like, how are you going to tell me, okay, well, he raped my daughter, but 12 play a good song. So I'm going to still support 12 play because he raped my daughter.
How could you not reference 12 play to
a child?
Just in my head. You know what I mean? I was just having the same conversation with Graphic. Shout out to Graphic. He in the building tonight.
Hey, Graphic.
We were just having this conversation the other day. How could you not listen to these songs and have them in some type of way?
And picture a child.
Exactly.
And then let me ask you a question. So this is the question I have for the Street Talk. This rolls over to our Street Talk segment. Should DJ stop playing R. Kelly's music?
Yes.
Yeah. And so I brought this segment to the show to let you guys know that on any Talk of the Street segment, R. Kelly's music will never be played.
We ain't playing.
And I'm sorry, I can't stand by in good faith and support that. As a woman who was molested growing up, as a woman who was told it was her fault. Because in no way, and then the part that confuses me the most is that I'm trying to figure out how a child who is incapable of thinking as an adult is being forced to be told that it's their fault as if they are an adult. Like at no point should the child be blamed in this. And so totally annoyed with this whole segment. And our men, listen, if one more black man tell me that this is just another way to bring the black man down, I'm gonna smack the joint. Okay. I'm reformed, so I'm not going to put my hands on you. But brother, please, black women are already underprotected. We are already underloved. We are already left to be put on some type of bottom of the totem pole. So please don't insult me. The very woman who put you on her back and carried you. The same women who took ass whippings for you. The same women who were beaten and battered and tired and drained.
Come on.
And for you. Don't you look me in my face and tell me that we're going to separate the man from that music when he touching our daughters. I ain't with it. So shout out to the men that ride for me how I ride for them. Alright, my next thing, and then we out of here. Tommy, Y'all heard about what's going on with Tommy?
What Tommy?
Tommy from Love Hip Hop. She fine. So y'all
What
know
she do? She is fine.
She is fine. Tommy done beat up her child. Let me tell y'all about
She beat her child up.
Listen.
Cause you know she'll look crazy.
Tommy is about that life.
Yeah,
like
she
nothing
is.
I've ever seen before.
Right.
Okay, but apparently, so she's indicted on multiple child abuse charges, y'all.
Oh, no.
Like if she's convicted of all of them, listen, she faces 7 charges. 3 are felonies, and the other 4 are misdemeanors. And she could face up to 54 years in prison if convicted of all 4 of them. So basically, apparently, there was a discrepancy at the school. Tommy went up to the school. She shoved her child's head into a metal locker, grabbed her by the hair, baby, dragged her up a hall. Listen, discipline was in full effect, old school style, like my mama used to do. Look. But you can't be doing that.
Now you can't do that in the school.
You're not in the school system. And so,
because the school systems don't really belong to us.
Right, and this is borderline child abuse to me. Like, I'm not with it. Tommy, I'm not standing with you. I normally pick a side, and I'm picking the side of the child in this one. We will not be banging our children's head
up against the locker.
Okay, and then thinking that's socially acceptable. That is not discipline. It is abuse, Tommy. So I ain't with it. All right. So look, that's what's going on in celebrity news.
She could have did a smack.
Smack that. They probably would have charged her for child abuse for that too if they saw it though.
I don't know. Cause you.
Right, because look. So when I was when I took Jeremiah to the doctor one day, I remember Jeremiah was acting up ASS, y'all, and I was like, "Boy, you better stop by tapping them legs." Right. And the doctor was like, "Please don't do that in front of me." And I was like, "All right." She was like, "Because if I did that, she would have to report me." And then suggested that I take him to the bathroom because if she saw me pop him, that she would have to report me. And I told her, that's cool, and after you report me, go ahead and take him with you. Because, girl, I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I'm not going to hurt him, but if I say stop, I mean stop, and you got 2 of them stops, and you get a pop.
That's right, because I feel some way. I feel as though you spare the rod, you spoil the child.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I'm a disciplinarian all the way through and through.
Me too.
So, you know, there is a fine line, and so I can't respect that.
All right, y'all. So, look, this is 101.1 The F.A.M, fashion, art, music, home of the Sherly Underwood radio show, and this is Talking the Street. My name is Jewel Princess Johnson. I'm the dopest host on the East Coast.
And she is, and she do all of them up.
I do.
Okay, and I'm a lady CEO. Zavidi is what they call me.
All right, we'll be right back with Trey Walker from 3Way, all right? DJ Young, give him that spin, baby.
Hey.
On the F.A.M.
Okay.
Fashion, art, music, home of the Sherly Underwood radio show. Y'all know me, I'm Jewel Princess Johnson, the dopest host on the East Coast. Y'all know I be doing all the most.
Okay, and I'm Zavidi, lady CEO is what they call me.
And this is the Talking the Streets. All right, y'all. So tonight we have with us Treyway has been
hot fire.
Okay, all year long I have been running into Treyway. I don't care where I'm at. Treyway is in the building. With me. I didn't even know them, but we just kept on crossing paths, and now we in the path, and then we ride in the same car.
He said you can get to know me.
That what he said?
No.
Listen, so look. Treyway, welcome to the show.
What's happening?
Thank you. We need some hand clap. Where's the hand clap? Right here, we got it. Okay, here we go. All right. Treyway, so I got some questions for you. Well, thank you for coming on, and thank you for giving us your time. We always appreciate that. So tell us how you got started. So Treyway, is it a record company? Is it a group? Is it a gang? Is it a membership? Is it a form, an application fee to get in? Tell us about Treyway.
It is a independent record label.
Okay.
It started off. It's crazy how it started off. The first lady, my girlfriend, little cousin, had a birthday, and he wanted to go to the studio. So we took him into the studio, and he was good. He was a young guy. He was good. And I got the bug, and I started like thinking about all the people that I know that really make good music. They just don't have studio time. So me and Von J and EJ Beats, we sat down thinking about, shout out to EJ Beats.
Yeah.
We sat there and we thought about how to maybe start a record label, maybe help some of these guys out. And one night, playing the game all night, and we couldn't go to sleep. We just sat there, talked about it, and next thing you know,
3Way was born.
3Way was born.
Okay,
awesome. So, just like, I love to hear the stories of the beginning because I can see, like, almost as you was talking, it's like a seed being planted, and then you watered it, and you watered it.
Right, because somebody want to go to the studio. That's pretty
dope.
Come on, because faith without work is dead.
It is.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, you believe all you want to, but if you're not putting your feet on the pavement and making moves in it, then it's not going to happen for you.
That's right.
All right. So, my question to you is, how did you know that music was your passion?
Well, it's always been my passion. In my day, I was an MC and I was a singer. And
give me some Barry. Wait a minute now. I need some ooh yes. I need some ooh yes. Give me an ooh. Give me an ooh Trey. Give me an ooh.
We're just ordinary people.
Okay. Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive. So basically, I went through some bad luck when I was trying to rap. I had a guy, I'm not gonna put him out there, but
put him out there.
He stole some music from me. He's older.
Put him out there.
I don't even know if he's still alive right now, but he stole some music from me. So
if he did, especially put him out there. That makes for good TV. That make for good radio.
Shout out Mr. Moon. Anyway,
that's Treyway.
So anyway, when this started, I wanted to do something that would make sure that wouldn't happen to these guys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
And I want the best for them. And I have a whole bunch of artists, so therefore, you know,
got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you know, I got a little bit of everything, and nobody sounds alike. Now I got some talent. I got some fire.
You do though.
Y'all gotta wait till look. Check out Supply and Demand Volume 1.
Yeah.
And check out Burgatti Street Life and No Life 2. Those are available on all digital platforms. I got my man right here that's with me. That's Chino All In.
Hey Chino.
Hey Chino, we gonna give you a chance to get on here too.
Yeah, he dropped a mixtape earlier.
Today?
No, earlier in the year, but it was a mixtape. F.A.M. It's not an option.
Now he looks pretty young. How old? Y'all can't see him, I know, but he looks pretty young. How old is he?
25.
Talking to the mic, baby. We already.
25.
Okay. Okay.
Now do it again.
All right. Now he looks very young. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 25.
20. He looks very young, y'all. That's that black don't crack over here.
That's right. That's right.
So after ping pong a year, so 25. How did you know music was what you wanted to do? How long have you been doing music, first of all?
I always had a thing for music since I was little.
Okay.
I've been writing music since about 11.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I actually started taking it serious once I got with Trey.
Okay.
Okay.
So what makes you different? Like, what makes you? If it's 5 CDs on the table,
Yeah.
right? Why am I picking up yours?
I mean, because I can give you a little bit of everything. I'm an artist. I ain't just a rapper, you know what I mean? I'm an artist. I like all music, you know what I mean? I can give you some slow. I can give you something for the old folks to move to. Some turn up for the young folks, whatever you need.
Okay.
You
Squad.
I'm with that. All right. Now, my sister said she's 25 too. Shout out to Lily for listening.
I want to know. I'm always interested in I'm a real deep person, right? So I want to know, what's your inspiration? What's the inspiration behind what it is you do?
I mean, for real, I come from a hard life. You know what I mean? For real, I just want to get my mom out the situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It ain't really just for me. You know what I mean? I got a family that believe in me and depend on me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make some shape for them.
That's why I love that. It's not just for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got a question too, because I want to jump in because at 25 years, so the statistic, before I ask my question, the statistic of the black man is that most don't live into 25. So if you make it past 25, you have just exceeded in something great.
Right.
So now that you have made it past the threshold, where most do not make it, what are you going to do next?
Stay humble and stay hungry, for real.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? I ain't got no time to play.
Look, you can't change that up.
Yeah, for real.
And if money didn't matter, would you do music for the rest of your life? Like if money wasn't an object, so you don't have to worry about money.
To me, music deeper than the money. You know what I'm saying? I love music because I love music. You know what I'm saying? The instruments, the lyrics, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I vent. You know what I mean?
Right.
Music is a way to help me get my demons out.
Right. Creative expression.
Yeah.
I'm with that. All right, Trey, let me bounce it back to you because let's talk about Treyway. So Treyway got some events coming up. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on. So I know January 19th there's a Treyway concert.
It's 3-Way.
Excuse me, because keep me together on embarrassing me.
My name is
Trey,
but it's 3-Way.
My bad, 3-Way. Let me make sure. 3-Way has a concert on January 19th. First of all, Trey, tell us who's hosting 3-Way's concert.
They call it the hostess with the mostest.
Those on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Jill Princess Johnson.
So we'll be there January 19th. Tell us a little bit about the concert. Who's going to be in the building?
Man, 3-Way is in the definitely in the building. I got a lot of artists.
Come on.
You can see Burgatti in the building. You can see Chino All In the building. You can see Blavo in the building. You can see Rod 2 Times in the building.
Yes,
you can see Bama in the building. You can see Ace in the building. You can see, man, look. You can see everybody in the everybody's in the
3-Way
building.
in the
Coco
building.
is in the building. That's my female artist. She's
Yes,
in the building.
Come on, Coco.
Everybody.
Hold it down for the queens, Coco.
Facts, my little cuz is in the 3-Way is in the building. Definitely in the
3-Way
building.
in the building. And look, I love 3-Way, but y'all know I especially love Burger because he like little person with like a big energy.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that's on
On the table?
On top of the
Okay,
table.
cool.
That's right.
Little
Bert
person
Gotti.
with big energy. Bert Gotti is gonna give it to you. Plus, I get listen, y'all.
Got the
I
heart of a
love,
lion.
and I get exclusive all the time. So they send me exclusives to my inbox. And Bert Gotti got some new stuff coming out for y'all.
Yeah,
There's
he
something
do.
that he ain't never
Right.
touched before.
That's right.
And so y'all just stay tuned because I got the exclusive, and I'm telling you it's dope.
That's right.
Now, aside from the new events and
Well, we also we won coast to coast.
yes.
Live.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you? That's dope.
that was last year.
That's fly.
And the song that we won it with is gonna probably be the last song you hear tonight. But
Okay, cool.
we won it live, and now they're gonna be here at the top Monday. So we're doing a featured performance for that.
Oh, cool. That's dope.
Not part of the competition, but just as previous
That's
winners.
fly.
Just opening on up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we closing it up.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we closing it.
Okay,
up.
say
Okay.
the best
That's it.
After the competition, then 3-Way gonna tear the building down. You know.
I'm with that.
Pie.
And
Yeah,
so,
we gonna have us a party.
I'm gonna be there. Where that party? Am I invited to this one too?
Yeah, that's at the top. I got a ticket for you.
Oh,
Good.
look, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you got to take for.
I got a ticket. I got a ticket
For
for
Talk of the
Talk of the
Street.
Street.
You better in the Talk of the Street.
That's it. Cause we listen. So before we get to your music, because we definitely want to hear some music you have for us. Can you introduce these songs we're gonna be hearing tonight?
All right, first you're gonna hear "Go Off." "Go Off" is one of our first songs. That's with Von J on the hook. You know Jay. And Bert
I love
Gotti.
Von J.
Yeah, Bert Gotti and Blavo. Then I have "No Pretending." That's with the one group in 3-Way, JME. That's with Rod 2 Times, Mace and Ace. And the last one is the song that we won Coast to Coast with, "I Just Want the Money." And that's with Chino All In, Blavo, and Bert Gotti.
All right. Before we go to these songs, plug yourself. How can they find Unitary, and then how can they find 3-Way Entertainment?
Hey, look, you can find 3Way.ent on Instagram. You can find 3Way ENT on Facebook. Or my personal page is Trey Walker on Facebook. And you can always go on YouTube and check us out, 3Way ENT. Look for the symbol. It's an OK sign with a 3 in the middle.
Okay.
And we got some 5 videos
There's
on
also
there.
another sign too, but we ain't going there.
We are not affiliated. This is a family. This is a family. We ain't banging
Disclaimer.
nothing.
We are not affiliated.
Yeah. We ain't banging nothing but our feet on the pavement.
You know
that.
you know the feds listening.
I
Nigga
don't-
want money.
Hey, look, I don't care who listening.
But let me tell you something about these graphics, because Trey bought gifts. Okay?
He did.
And
I love
graphic
what we
is
do.
He recording us behind the scenes. You'll be able to see some footage
Yeah.
next week. But you need to check. Listen,
The
he bought us
graphics
a
on
CD,
these are dope.
Alright, and Supply and Demand Volume 1. So
This
make sure
is
that
fly. So I hadn't taken the time to look
make
at
sure
this
y'all
cover.
cop that.
But
That's right.
Trey standing in the middle of a warehouse.
Yeah.
And all the dope artists is on the rack. This
Come
is,
on.
You better have a supply in the demand.
Yeah.
Of it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to get to this music because we definitely want y'all to hear what 3-Way has to offer us, okay? We'll be right back. This is 101.1 The F.A.M. Fashion, Art, Music, home of the Sherly Underwood radio show. That was go. Give me the name of that song. Go off.
That was "Go Off." The next one is
The
"No
show
Pretending."
off.
That was "Go Off."
Come
And
on.
the next one is "No Pretending."
No pretending.
That's
and,
my group,
and give me the group name.
JME, but it's still 3-Way.
And how can they find JME?
3-Way.
3-Way. So y'all, we got
It's
JME coming up next.
It's just 3 guys that grew up together that's in 3-Way, so they do a lot of their songs together.
Okay, JME.
Trey
Let's
said we
go.
branded, baby. 3-Way.
3-Way. Find them at 3-Way. I guess I'm gonna have to start telling artists before they come in to give me the lyrics so that when I come back I can be rapping like I know the song.
All of these songs on here. So
Right, but
listen
I
to
know
it.
they here now, but I just got this today, Trey.
Sorry.
So I just
You
wanted,
already-
but I wanted to be like hip when it came back. I wanted to be like dun 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 dun, dun. You know, like I knew something.
You wanted to be a part of the song.
What I'm saying is the song was hot, and I wanted to act like I was already on
okay.
before it played today. Trey, introduce your last song of the night.
The last song is "I Just Want the Money."
Come on.
That's what we won Coast to Coast with.
Okay.
All right, so what happened was we lost our first competition we was ever in. We lost,
right,
and we felt bad.
That's all right.
But we had good music, but the other groups turned up. Mm-hmm. So this was our turn up for Coast to Coast.
Yeah, that's the comeback.
So let's come back.
3-way in the building.
Cause I just want the money. Hey, this is 101.1 The F.A.M. Fashion, art, music.
I'm the Cheryl Underwood radio show.
And y'all know me, I'm Jewel Princess Johnson, the dopest host on the East Coast. I be doing all the most.
And I'm Zivy D, Lady CEO is what they call me.
And this is the Talk of the Streets. And we are sitting right here with Trey of 3-Way.
Go on.
Who just gave us 3 hot tracks from 3-Way.
And they just want the money.
That's all you trying to get.
Yeah.
All right, so Trey, before you get up out of here, plug yourself. Let people know how they can find you, how they can get in touch with you. And one last thing I want you to give the future artists out there. Drop a jewel from them. So if they wanted to know how they could be 3-Way, plug yourself. Let them know how they can get that information. And then if they want to be 3-Way, tell them how they can do so.
Hey, look, man, if you're hungry and that's your passion, you can email me at treywva@gmail.com. That's treywva@gmail. You can also find me on Facebook, Trey Walker. That's Trey. And you can find me on Instagram, 3way.ent. Man, just keep working and work hard and be passionate about your music, man. You can do anything.
That's right.
All right, and then Chino, plug yourself. How they can find you?
You can find me anywhere. Chino All In on the gram, Chino All In on Facebook, Chino All In on YouTube. You know what I mean?
All right, so Chino and Trey, before y'all get out of here, I would like for y'all to stay for our taboo talk portion of Talk of the Streets. So taboo talk basically is just we drop some stuff out there that's not like it's a little off, and we want to know your opinions and your personal thoughts about it. Okay. So tonight's topic of Taboo Talk Tuesday is what we call it.
Okay.
Is.
What's the taboo scene?
Because y'all know I give y'all good stuff. Okay, so healthy conversation. Would you be okay with your significant other staying over their baby mother or baby father's house for Christmas Eve to wake up with their child or children on Christmas Day?
I'm ready to go. Don't worry.
Let's talk about it.
I ain't gonna answer what.
I want to hear y'all. Y'all know I want to go last.
All right, I'm going to tell you like this. That depends for one.
Hell no, don't get on shit. You ain't going nowhere.
Listen, it could be one or two things. Now, if my significant other also has children with me and we have a family,
hello, talk
then
to
she
him,
needs to
Trey.
wake up with our family.
Thank you.
Right.
But
Good man here. Good man, First Lady.
I do understand wanting to wake up with your kids.
That's
So
hello.
either we can go there
Chino.
together.
Hello, Chino.
Yeah, we'll sleep on the sofa. It's okay. Because I'm gonna be cool with. I'm gonna have a partner in her kids' life too.
But you mean like that's because you don't have a significant other, and it's fine for you to stay over there with the kid, because if you did have a significant other, you wouldn't be doing no shit like that.
If I have a significant, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, the kids are most important. But like I said, me and my significant other will be sleeping on the sofa at the dude's house.
Okay,
the kids gonna see us when they come down the street.
I feel that one.
Yeah.
Zavi, you need the question again? Your man said that his baby mama want him to wake up with the kids on Christmas.
Who man?
What you gonna do? Yours. Yours, baby. Yours.
Yeah, okay,
with the kids on Christmas.
Okay, so
over there. I just want you to understand it's over there, sis.
Okay, cool. So my opinion of that is like,
nah.
I mean, kind of sort of like I was trying to reach Trey into going. Like if we weren't together, that's not my man. And he going over there to spend the night on the couch with his baby mama and to see the kid wake up on Christmas morning. That's perfect. That's so cute. But I'm not interested in him going over there by himself. But we can do what Trey said. We can go over there and sleep together. I'm with that. You see what I'm saying? I'm with that. And then if you go to the bathroom, I want to hear you pee.
Yeah, I want to hear you pee.
You know what I'm saying?
That's too much.
Fuck out.
Look,
I mean, y'all can always 3-way.
Y'all heard it from the 3-way man himself.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, let me stop, man. I'm gonna get killed. My first lady just looked at me crazy.
Go ahead, your first lady.
Chino, your baby. Cuss, you gonna cut my mic back on, bro. Stop playing with me. Oh, why? I'm back, y'all. Can y'all hear me out
I
there?
got you.
Oh, why? Our engineer here playing with me, y'all. Hey, Chino, can your baby mama go over there and stay over at the baby dad's house so they can wake up with the kids?
We gonna be there together.
That's it.
No question. Ain't no problem with that at all.
Y'all, listen. Fuck them kids. Let me tell you something. Look, my man, I don't know about you. As for me in my house, I'm not talking about your house, because what you do in your house is socially acceptable. That's cool with me. But in my house, my man ain't going nowhere on Christmas. I don't give a damn about that kid. You had a great home. Hold on. Because respect my shit. That kid and the mama can come over here with us. We ain't going nowhere because this is the new normal. Me, my man, and our family is the new normal. So because we're the new normal, we will not conform to your old normal. Your old normals will come over here and bring their ass to our mix so they can dance to the beat of this drum.
So she's sleeping on the couch.
She's sleeping on my damn couch.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Her and her kid who got a room in our house.
Okay.
Because we take the kids.
That's right.
Yeah, so her kid got a room here. So y'all, you can sleep on the couch if you want to be with us. With your kid in our house, in our home on Christmas. But I'd be good and goddamn if my man is leaving my home to go accommodate a hole that ain't his no more. Because that ain't got nothing to do with that kid. That ain't got nothing to do with that kid. And with that being said, this is 101.1 Fashion.
Let's go on.
Baby, home of the Cheryl Underwood radio show. We'll be right back.
It's Taboo Tuesday, everybody.
Y'all know it.
That was good.
You understand?
That's real shit.
Yo, yay. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. This is 101.1 The F.A.M.
Fashion.
Arts, music, home of the Cheryl Underwood radio show. My name is Jewel Princess Johnson. I'm the dopest host on the East Coast. I be doing all the most.
And I'm Zabi D. Lady CEO is what they call me.
And y'all already know what this is. This is the Talk of the Streets. And y'all know, listen, so shout out to 3Way. I was ready to call them Trey, y'all. Shout out to 3Way Entertainment and everything they're doing. And we want to go ahead and just dive right into our next guest.
Yes. We have with us tonight, we have Tiara Mustafa and Andrew Blackwell. Okay, yeah.
Hey, y'all.
You may know,
No problem. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having a phone with that good service, girl, so we can hear you good.
Listen, come through. Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear him good. So I know I ran across you guys. This is Jewel Princess Johnson talking, by the way. So I know I ran across you guys at the RVA Awards show where you performed beautifully. You guys are a beautiful. I don't even know what to call you. A collaboration, a duet, or a group of bands. I don't even know what to.
Co-creative artistry expression.
A two-band duo.
Okay. Yeah. So just beautiful. So how did you guys get? Now are you guys in a relationship?
Yeah, we're actually engaged.
Oh,
Congratulations! Look at that black love.
that's what I'm talking about. That's dope. So how did you guys transition from relationship to music? How did that work?
Well, you can answer this if you want.
Yeah, I feel like when we started our relationship.
Yeah, we started our relationship, but music.
Where that nigga come from?
I guess made the relationship stronger because we were both into music.
Okay. And so and how long have you guys been together?
We've been doing music and in a relationship for 8 years now.
Come on with the number 8 cause and effect, and look what you guys are doing.
That's so dope.
Absolutely.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you guys are originally from Brunswick County, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I am anyway.
Yeah,
Who is he?
Born and raised in Richmond, but
if I talk the girl, he's her boyfriend.
Who is he?
He's Angel.
Okay, awesome
What's his name?
stuff. So
Angel's
now,
name.
how did you guys? I know you say you've been in a relationship just about the same time that you guys been doing music together. So was it the music that brought you guys together? Like, how did that work?
How did y'all meet?
Yeah. What's up with that? Give us the tea. We sipping.
We are right in the studio. We're literally sipping right now. We want to know.
we met in high school and we were friends first, so we were able to be silly with each other and stuff. But
We met in gym class.
yeah, we met in
Okay. Get it in, workout. You better say so, Tiara.
That's exactly.
Okay, awesome.
So as far as music inspirations, who are like, and I'll do both of you guys individually because I don't want to group you guys together because I do recognize that even though you guys are one, you're two individual souls. So
right.
I'll start with you, Tiara, first, and then I'll pose this question to Andrew. Top 3 musical inspirations, Tiara. What are 3 musical inspirations that you have that will probably have influenced the artistry that you do today? Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. And Sia, the singer Sia, like everything she does just automatically brings me to tears. They're my favorite. Top 3.
Okay, and then Andrew, what about you?
I would have to say, starting off with Boys That Will Be one of mine as well, and Jimi Hendrix, of course.
Okay.
And I would say the Black Keys, the band.
Okay, awesome
Right.
stuff. Now, I do say awesome stuff. You like that, don't it? Now,
She does.
I want to know if you. This is the number one question we like to ask everybody because we have a lot of people who come through, artists, owners, community leaders, and what we want to know is if you had a choice, if everything in your life was paid for, and money wasn't an option, you didn't have to worry about it. What would you be doing? What is your passion? Is this your passion or what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, music is absolutely my passion. One thing that stuck out to me in my career.
I'm sorry.
Before we started making money, I mean, God bless us, we are making money now, but my mom was like, if you truly love music, then
Right.
I would still be writing and doing music.
No. Okay. So we definitely want to display some of the music that you guys have. So you did send over a song to our DJ. Shout out to DJ Elon over there, giving us these dope mixes that you guys are hearing. You can follow him on social media, y'all. He refuses to get on the mic. So I'll get his social media and give it to you at the end. Okay. Before we can you guys introduce your song? Give it to them like they did old school. Give us a name of your song, introduce it, and then let us know how they can find you or find this particular music.
Okay.
You ready?
This song that I'm about to play is called Roller Skates. We released it on October 5th. It's one of our more folky pop songs. It's my favorite. It's our favorite mix. But if you'd like to find us, I have an Instagram. It's Tiara_Mustafa, and we have Instagram. We have a music page, Tiara and Andrew, and our music is on all media platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Bandcamp. Just look up Tiara and Andrew, and you can find our music.
You better say so.
That's it. Shout out to Tiara and Andrew, and y'all, let's check out Roller Skate. On 101.1 FM. Welcome back. Y'all couldn't hear me at first because my mic went on, but it's on now. Hi, y'all. Tiara and Andrew. Oh my God, what a dope song. So, like I was hooked from the very beginning. I mean, you came in and then who's in the back on the guitar? Do you guys write your own music and then compose as well? Like who did the lyrics? Who did the music? So I know you guys co-write your music, but who did the
I'm the lyricist. He's more of the instrumentalist. I mean,
Wow.
I'm the instruments, but he's like dope.
and he played that track
Y'all make beautiful
music.
together.
Yes.
Like that, and it's something so pure about your voice, Tiara.
Yes.
Like I love it. Roller
I do.
skates.
Yes. I love it so much.
I can't hit the words like you can, but you feel me.
So before you guys go, do you guys have any upcoming events or anything we should know about?
We actually are working on a project that's going to be extended from that song Roller Skates. We'll call it the Roller Skates Project. But it's basically about childhood and youth and stuff like that. So for that it's about that.
Okay, and then plug yourself again. So if they wanted to listen to your music or they wanted to find you on social media, how would they go about doing so?
You can find my personal Facebook, Tiara Mustafa, and his. It's a long name.
But it's different. It's
Right.
Yeah.
Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, all of that. Just type in Tiara and Andrew. It's just, it's got like
know, branding. Absolutely. So I look to hear so much more from you guys this year. I thank you guys once again for performing in the IBA Award Show.
Yes.
This past October.
Yeah, and then I know there were some galas or something you guys were nominated or Tiara, excuse me, I know you were nominated for like Artist of the Year for that She Boss Network thing.
Right.
So I know you were nominated a few times for that. So anybody who's listening, if that event is still going on, I know there were some issues going on with that. And I know you were nominated for Artist of the Year or Musician of the Year.
Thank you. Shout out to DJ Two Trail and Rage and Shakita. I'm sorry, Takita.
And Jasmine.
That's right, and Jasmine.
And everybody on the RVA Award Show team.
That's right.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, unfortunately, I was nominated for Best Lyricist, and I didn't win, but that's okay, because one of my dearest friends, Kula, won.
Kula?
Okay, shout out to Kula.
Yeah, I'm like, at least I was nominated. At least people, were listening to what I had to say anyway, so
Right.
that was cool.
And just stay tuned because this year is going to be bigger and better. So I have some, I have a good feeling about 2019 RVA 2K19.
That's right.
Well, all right, Tiara. Thank you, Tiara and Andrew. Thank you so much for coming on our show. Did you guys have any? I know you told us about your event. Do you have any upcoming events where they can see you guys perform?
Events. Other than some gigs here and there, we plan on going on tour late spring to early summer. So that's one of the events that we have going on. This will be our first tour because we didn't really push our first album. So this year we want to really see the fact that was our very first album that we put out. That's also on mine, other than the single Roller Skates Blue was out for streaming if you want to hear it. But yeah, we plan on going on tour this year.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so you just keep us posted on that, and we can share your information, on the radio here at 101.1 The Fam, and also on our social media site. So keep us posted so we can show you off to the world. Okay. Thank you, Tiara and Andrew, for calling in tonight. We'll be seeing you guys soon.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So the next part of our show is going to be our collective consciousness blurb. And before we get to collective consciousness, we're going to have our DJ Elon spin some music for us. Don't forget, y'all listening to 101.1 The Fam, fashion, art, music, the home of the Sherly Underwood radio show. My name is Jewel Princess Johnson. I'm the dopest host on the East Coast, and I have Zavi D. Hansen, Lady COO, and this is Talk of the Streets, and we'll be right back.
My case over there.
Yeah, fashion, art, music.
Home of the Sherly Underwood radio show.
And my name is Jewel Princess Johnson, the dopest host on the East Coast. Who be doing all the most saying?
I'm Zavi D, Lady CEO.
And
That's what they call me.
And this is Talk of the Streets. Hey, look, thank y'all so much for tuning in. So the next portion of this show we're going to dedicate to Zavi D. Hansen, and she's going to give you a little bit of her collective consciousness, all right? So y'all stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and hear what Zavi got to say. It's always good stuff.
That's right. So, everybody, what is collective consciousness? Collective consciousness is a nonprofit organization which is also featured on 101.1 The Fam, fashion, art, and music, home of the Sherly Underwood radio show. We will be debuting Bible Study in the Hood.
Bible Study in the Hood.
Yeah, this Thursday at 7 p.m. right after the Sherly Underwood radio show, everybody. But let me just plug you in. I'm gonna plug you in right now a little bit about what collective consciousness is all about.
Yes.
You will be looking forward to me and my co-host Kendrick Lofton. We are ministers in leadership of the community, and this is where we're growing our ministry. So collective consciousness is you think of it as a unifying force in society. When we act together, we cause all hell because we are strong in our knowledge and our power, spiritual empowerment. So what is collective consciousness? It's a moving the stigma off of our people. It's discovering the truth. It's revealing ancient history. It's unmasking the language barriers. That's what collective consciousness is. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit tonight about what my reference of it is. You'll hear more this Thursday when me and Kendra are together, but my reference to it all is a universal spiritual law. That's collective consciousness. Universal spiritual laws, and it's the laws of cause and effect, something that we all can agree to. What's right and wrong, good versus evil, what you do comes back to you type of thing, and how we operate together in how it operates together in everyone's life. Collectively, no matter what our race is, what our religion is, what our language is, we all can agree consciously that those laws apply in the universe and they operate affecting us. Sooner or later, what you do, they operate and they affect us. So that's why people tell you, be careful about what you put into the atmosphere, because it's going to come back to you. Whether it comes back in this lifetime or the next lifetime, it's going to come back regardless. And I want to teach everybody because you have people who have a bad taste in their mouth about church. Every time you say church, their skin get to crawling because church has turned into a business, and it has. You know,
yes, it has.
It's taken away what the gospel is really about. In my own opinion, you know, the Bible doesn't teach us to have a religion. It does not. It teaches us to be spiritual. It teaches us to be holy. And it teaches us to preach the gospel. And however you are able to teach the gospel, it's your testimony.
Yeah.
And your testimony allows people to see how the spirit laws, the universal laws, operates in your life. Just like every other book in the Bible after Deuteronomy. Genesis to Deuteronomy is the law. It's how we should operate as a body of people. It's how the blessings and the curses will operate in our life. And every other book after that in the Bible is a testimony of the person and what they went through, whether they did good, whether they did bad, how they were blessed, how they were cursed. So I say this to you tonight. You can be a book in the Bible. You can start your writings today. Grab a pen, grab a notebook, and start jotting down some things. Reveal your testimony and leave it for the next generation, because God is doing a work in your life right now as we speak. So let's apply collective consciousness to religion. Although collective consciousness regime is a community without a religion. We preach spirituality, we preach holiness, we preach the gospel, but we do not have a religion. All right, so let's apply that to religion so you can better understand. Now, as you get to know me better, you will understand that I have no religion. My language is spiritual. The terminology I use may be modern day Christian to some, but let me make it clear that I am no religion, and I consciously understand that the Bible does not instruct us to be of a religion. Okay? It instructs us, like I said, to be a nation of people that preach the gospel, and the gospel being God, which is the universe. Regardless of what you call God, because we have so many different languages and so many people, so many different people who call God a different name, and I can accept that. But as long as you and I can agree that we are talking about the ultimate source, that we are talking about the force that cannot be measured by scientists, the greatest scientists in the world, if we can agree on that, then we can agree that we are talking about a God in my modern day Christian language. Now, as a body created by the Most High God, we are created to preach the gospel, teaching order, law, and love. Order is things that the order is the things that do not operate effectively in the life or stay long without order. The Most High God does not operate out of order. Does not. And a lot of people go about in life and they think they when things happen out of order in their life, or they have any type of negativity that comes into their life, they automatically want to say, well, God, why'd you let this happen to me? God, why you let this happen to me? Well, I want you to focus in on yourself right now, because if you're not being real with yourself, if you're not being real with anybody else in this lifetime, please be real with you and God. Please be real. And I want you to answer this question. Are you operating in order? Are you doing the steps 1, 2, 3, and 4? Or are you trying to go 1, 3, 6? If you're operating out of order, then that's why things are not going the way that you desire them to go in your life. Because God is not a God that operates out of order. So if you are out of order, how is He going to work for you? How? Next, law. The law is the blueprint. It's the blueprint in life. It's the blueprint on how to operate in this life and have it work in your favor. It's not preventing us from learning lessons, but it educates us on how to get through the faith, wisdom, and understanding. How you get through life with faith, wisdom, and understanding. That's the law. While learning these lessons, the law is found in the first 5 chapters of the Bible. Genesis to Deuteronomy is the law. Every other story, like I said, is just a story on how the law worked in a particular person's life. You can be a book of the Bible. Get a book, start writing. Next is love, or the law of love. Love. There is no greater love than a man who would lay down his life for a friend. I know. You've heard this all your life. I used to sing this in so many choirs all throughout my schooling, okay? There's no greater love than a man who will lay down his life for a friend. And often, more of us, we when we think about that man, we think about Jesus. Okay, let me ask you this: Would you lay down your life for your friend?
For my friend?
For your friend.
Depends on why we laying my life down. I need the stipulation. I got conditions to me laying my life down.
Listen, but do you know the love though? Even if you
I got conditions. You said ask me my friend.
Even if you wouldn't lay your life down
for something.
Yeah, okay. So even if you wouldn't lay your life down for a friend, do you know that type of love though? Can you feel that love? You feel that love in the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's unconditional love.
Right.
It has no conditions.
It is.
And no matter what type of love that you are experiencing in this lifetime, the ultimate love, if you don't know it, the ultimate love is agape love. All right, and that's Greek, and that's in the New Testament as well. All right, and it's not literal, but it's by expression.
Right.
It's sacrificial love. It's the highest love. It's the love that we can depend on when we don't have it from a person that we can touch.
Exactly.
In the physical, that agape love. So that's the love that we are ultimately supposed to be exemplifying here on earth. Because we are a living testimony of God. We are the walking testimony of God. We are the physical expression of God. And so being all of those things, we should be the very thing of love.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Right, because you got to be the expression of love.
Absolutely. So this is how we're supposed to go through life, living this life. We're supposed to go through living life and preaching the gospel and being about order and being about love and just spreading all we have to offer amongst the world and collectively and consciously, if you can understand these things, then your life will be much more better for you. It's just that before you and I were even born, there was a balance put into place. The free will to let yourself or your family become weak enough to succumb to the false comfort of negativity or evil. Now, even though through this balance, good and evil, and the ability of free will still exists today, I pray that you choose good. I encourage you to use your free will to be a vessel of good vibes and blessings of God in the world. I know sometimes we find ourselves wrapped in some mess sometimes, and we go through some mess that piles upon us, and all types of crap. And we put ourselves in this predicament that sometimes it feels like we ain't going to even come up out of it.
Right.
But I'm here today. Use me, Lord. Okay? Because I'm here today to tell you that you will. I'm here today to tell you that if you apply that order, if you apply the love, if you apply the law in your life, that you will come out of it, and what you have went through will then be a testimony. So that's just a little bit of what I have to say today. I want you to tune in Thursday for Bible study in the hood on Collective Consciousness with me and my co-host, Kendrick Lofton.
And this is 101.1 The F.A.M. Fashion, Art, Music, home of the Shore Underwood radio show. My name is Jewel Princess Johnson. I'm a dopest host on the East Coast.
And I'm Zavi D. They call me Lady CEO.
And this is the Talk of the Streets. And we'll be right back. Okay, DJ Elon, give him that mix, baby.
Not give him that mix, baby.
Yeah, we back.
I ain't going back and forth with you.
I ain't going back and forth with nobody else either, especially not in 2019. Hey y'all, welcome back to 101.1 The F.A.M. Fashion, Art, Music, and Home.
Up this show Underwood radio.
And y'all know me, I'm Jewel Princess Johnson. Dopest host on the East Coast.
And I'm Zavi D.
And y'all know,
lady CEOs what they call it.
That's what they call it. Y'all know us. We gotta talk of the streets. So Zavi, before we get out of here, the last thing I want to talk about was Nick Cannon coming out and saying that he fully support his bae financially in a relationship. And he said, I'm a provider. If you're with me, you don't have to work. So I thought this was the sexiest thing I had read all week, because we are living in a day and age where everybody is talking about this 50-50 thing. So I grew up with a father, you know, and like back in the day, men provided. It wasn't that women had to. It was just that men were in charge of taking care of the home, taking care of this, taking care of that. And now we're living in a day and age where everyone wants things to be 50-50. So I just want your thoughts about what Nick Cannon said. Did you think that was a boss move for him to state that? Or do you think that he will ultimately, was it a hoe move? Was it just him saying that to get more girls? Like, thoughts. What's your thoughts?
So, Nick Cannon saying that he will financially take care of his, let me get this straight, he will financially take care of his woman.
He said that he fully supports his bae financially in a relationship. He's a provider. So if you're with him, you do not have to work.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's his freaking opinion. Like, I don't feel like that was a little ploy to, you know,
I think it's
start anything.
I think Nick Cannon is in a place where money doesn't matter.
Right.
So bae don't have to work because money doesn't matter.
Right.
Bae can be at home doing the things that she loves to do, but working is the least of her worries because money doesn't matter. And now, I am not in agreement with any woman. Hear me, y'all. Don't put yourself in a situation where you are depending on a man to support you financially and you are incapable of doing so yourself. That is stupid and that is foolish.
Because I'm going to tell you something. My ex told me one time before, he said, I wish just you and my mama just sit down somewhere so I can take care of you. So he could take care of us. It was great. I understand, you know, that was cute. But I also told him that I'm the type of woman that I would get bored and I would get absolutely miserable.
Exactly.
I'll be absolutely miserable. Just sitting at home taking care of the kids, because I can do that with my eyes closed.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
And
so you're not providing me any type of challenge. You're not giving me any type of freedom. You're not, you know.
But I am the woman that can stay at home and accept the money, because if you are giving me the opportunity to not work, then what I'm doing is ultimately following my dream. And so that is not work.
Okay.
What we do is not work. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being here every night on Tuesday nights, from 7 to 9 is not work to me, because I love this. Getting up and going to my 9 to 5 every day, that's work.
Well, see, it's kind of different for me then. You know, because I'm full-time entrepreneur.
Right.
Full-time business. So for me, I love getting up and doing what I don't care. I don't care.
I don't think that's considered work to you.
I want to get it. It's not.
And I think that's the point he's making. So I think what he's saying is that boo ain't got to do hard labor.
Yeah.
Bae just got to get out there and do what she loves.
I can feel that.
I'm team Nick Cannon for that. I'm staying it down for 10.
That's cute. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Shout out to Nick for that. All right, y'all. So just some updates on what I have coming up. Y'all know me. I'm the dopest host on the East Coast, and of course, I do the most at all these events. So I'll be at 3Way concert January 19th. I'll be there hosting that event. Y'all come out to there, and that is a ticketed event. I think the tickets are $10 to $15. And then on February 2nd, I will be doing some spoken word events at the Renaissance event, and that is on February 2nd from 7 to 11 p.m. That's a ticket event. Please come out and support. In addition to that, I will be joining Sisters Who Slay on January the 20th from 2 to 6. I'll be doing spoken word there, and they're hosting this Vision Boy party. And then after that, I'm going to go down there with William Spain and check out that hip hop karaoke he has going on. So those are all the updated events I have going on.
Oh, you busy. You working.
I'm booked and busy.
Okay, you working.
Zavi, what you got going on? I know you got some events coming up with Unitary, right?
Oh man, events with Unitary. Not necessarily this month, considering Unitary, but as far as everything else that's going on in the corporation, I have a corporation. Business Now RVA Incorporated. Unitary Productions is a department within a business within that corporation, and Talking to Streetz Entertainment is a production under Unitary Productions. You better follow it. And so as far as the Business Now goes, I do personal development and business empowerment. So I teach people how to start businesses, and I help business owners empower their business. So I'm getting ready. I just had a workshop yesterday at the library, the East End Library, and I have another one coming up. Yeah, what is it? January the 14th, and it's business basics. So you can attend this workshop. You can find out about it on businessnowrva.org. You can attend this workshop and find out everything you need to do to legalize your business. Okay?
This is 101.1, the F.A.M. Fashion Art Music. I'm home of the show, Underwood Radio Show. This is Talk of the Streets. My name is Jewel Princess Johnson.
I'm Zabi D.
And we are Talk of the Streets, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.